It's
We
Good
do.
Friday, guys. Good Friday, and I
Mhm.
am on my way after this call. Well, not until a couple hours, but I am going to last 7 words. I need that. And so we celebrate today, so many years ago, but 3 days later, all of our lives would change forever. And so I'm so grateful. Glad to be here with you guys this morning. This is the Diamond Factory where we get together Tuesday through Friday, come together as one, get together with like-minded people so we can get our day off to a positive start. They always say the four people that you hang around the most, you'll be that fifth. So if you're hanging around with positive minded people, you will be that too. But if you're hanging with negative people, hey, you can expect to be negative also. You think it doesn't get to you, but it really does. So that's why I'm grateful that we have this place to get our day started. And so I'm just going to share this morning tidbits of what's going on. So many things are going on. Getting ready for conference. I'm reminding you guys to check the page, the page, the 420 lifestyle conference page, making sure you've chosen your meal choices so that when you get there, you're having what you want and not what is given to you guys. Check that site. For those of you all that need some assistance, at the location, conference location, that might not be a lot of walking, but the hotel is definitely huge. If you look at the picture, you see how huge it is, and you're going to want to get around. You're going to want to enjoy, and just getting from your room to the front door for valet service or to the bus stop is going to be, challenging if you need help. So, I'm trying to think the name of the company I have. Um, Scoot Around. Scoot Around is a company, and I know several people that already reserved their scooters and got excellent prices. And coming to prices this morning about not 4:30, probably about 5:30. I was just checking because you always need to check airlines. So it's not too late to go. I checked this morning airlines from Chicago to Vegas. And I got not I, but I just checked because I got my ticket already, but I had a seat for $327. And I know people are saying, oh, they're up in the 600s, but you got to just keep on checking. And one of the sites you might check on is Just Fly, a great time to always check. I mean, it's kind of close now, but it's always on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But constantly check, just keep your one of the windows open on your computer so that you're always able to check. But that flight was $327. And guys, not knocking these airlines, but it wasn't on Spirit and it wasn't on Frontier. So, continue to check. And like I say, sometimes people give up when they say, oh, I know it's not going to happen. Well, when you say that already, it's not going to happen. You just absolutely know it's not going to happen. But if you're open and say, hey, I'm looking for that, I'm putting it out in the atmosphere, I need an affordable airline ticket, and then put it in the universe. And things that you put in the universe come back to you guys. Just as when you say, oh, it's too late to get somebody. You hear me always saying, guys, it's not too late. It's not too late to get new people in your business that can possibly and want to go to the convention, and you're thinking for that person that's out there just looking, waiting for an opportunity. You're thinking, oh, it ain't nobody, I can't get them. If I get them, they can't go. They not. You count their money. You doing too much when all you should be doing is out there sharing this opportunity with every living person. Anybody that you put a mirror in front of their nose fogs up the mirror, then that's the person you should be talking to. Now you can qualify. You can qualify. You can know if Uncle Boopsy is downstairs on Grandma's couch, that ain't the person you need to be talking to. But there are so many people out there looking for opportunity, and you can't do it. Again, putting it out in the universe. And here's a prime example. Someone showed up at the scam party. I tell you all the time, get people to the scam party. If you're not in Chicago and you don't have that advantage of having the one that we do in the Chicago area, make your own scam party. There are coaches all over the country. I don't know why I'm not seeing on Facebook where you guys are having scam parties, whether it's in your home with people you know and your families. And I was reminded by one of our newest distributors that you're going to hear so much about on Saturday at the conference. But he was just saying, you know how important it is to know your blood type. Now, this won't stay the same forever, but just think about it. How about you and your whole entire family learning what their blood type is, learning about the bioscan? Guys, you are playing too short. There's opportunity. So let me come back to Chicago on Wednesday night when people were coming in for scans. Someone showed up, and it wasn't the best and ideal situation for him at the time. He had just lost his brother. So, you know, I could relate, guys. But he showed up anyway. He showed up. He got his blood type. And I'm not laughing at him. Well, we were teasing him, right? We were teasing him because he was like, am I going to be all right? Are you going to stick me? And I was like, oh, it's not going to be just a little one stick. But he said, you know what? I'm feeling a little faint. But guys, I thought he was playing, but he really was. But I find that the fellas have more trauma getting a blood test than the women do. But when all that went over, he got his blood test. He found out that he was O positive. He sat there through the presentation, and even in a time of grief, because this happened days, his brother passed within days. It wasn't a month, it wasn't 2 weeks ago, it was in days. And you know what? I could relate to him because I have to work through my grief, I have to do things. So everybody can't. But in his particular case, I could relate to that. And so after the presentation, he, hey, he is called the quiet storm because he's not excitable when I'm doing the presentation. Very nice, very friendly, but not excitable. I couldn't read him. I didn't know if he liked what we did. He didn't like what we did, but very pleasant. Said, hey, that was a great presentation. Afterwards, Melissa happened to be in the dispensary. We went back there, started talking. He went back there and started talking to them after the event. I joined them. And guys, do you know what? Before he left there, he had called all over the country to different people that have been in the industry of MLM for years, have built top teams. There was one person he called that was at the top of 5 companies. And I think a couple of the companies were at the same time. He got him on the phone, got him to make he and Melissa talk. The guy, guess what? Got sent some videos. You know, you always think we got some tricks up our sleeves other than what we're sharing with you. We sent them videos. He looked at the video right then and there. We talking about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. He was on the same time zone as us. So again, oh, I can't call them. Oh, it's too late. But the guy that came there must have saw something. He called him up. We sent him the videos. He returned and said, hey, when can we get together and talk? Right then and there, he said, give me two different options, three different options. Melissa looked at their calendar. They picked out the option. He was in the business. We did a presentation. Now, he was in the business before he even saw a full-blown presentation, guys. So he did that based off the videos. That's what got his attention, based off of his friend, based off of having done that three-way. So three-way, yes, because Melissa was right there. Then turned around and did a presentation. Before he even saw the presentation, I know he had lined up at least 2 people to come into the business. Now, I'm going to take a breath on that because I want you to marinate on all the stuff I just said. And when you're telling me, oh, I ain't doing that, I'll just wait to convention, I'll just wait till we come. I'm telling you on missed opportunities, one after the one, because you're thinking instead of just planting your seed and going through the system, sharing your video, doing follow ups, getting a three-way in. This happened just as we teach. The system we teach is the system we use. And so my point is, guys, it's never too late. Now, I am going to be just flat out blown away, excited on finding out how many people they show up at with convention. Because sometimes when you in the thick of things, when you've been here for 4 years, when you still don't have a team, but you're diligently working. I'm just saying, I played that thing the other morning. Keep making the plays. But when you have somebody from the outside that all they need, somebody's blowing my phone up. I know who it is. I'm going to look at it. That all they need is a video to make a decision to show up somewhere, then you better go out there and find your person that can make a quick decision on pivot. Just stop what they're doing. When you people see opportunity and you a business or a business thinker, or you see opportunity and you know it's real, you jump on it right then and there. He didn't wait. He acted right then and there. And now because of there are several people. Now let me look at this text that I'm getting and see. I'm sure it pertains to the story. So let me see what it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, he gave me a heads up on who was on the call this morning. So, guys, I did good inviting you into our business. I hope you see that we know what the power of following the system turns around and gets you, because you don't know it's unlimited on how many people that you're going to have at that conference. So, guys, it's never too late. Keep making your plays. Keep going out there notifying people of what we have at Wakana. Think about it. After doing scans for over a year now, 90% of the people we scan don't know their blood type. They don't know their blood type. And something that's major, major, so major that it can be the cause of life and death, knowing and not knowing. Hey, without knowledge, our people will perish, guys, and that's what you're holding back. So don't play small. How many people can find out what's going on in their body before it becomes a crisis level? They're knowing that the 10 top diseases can either be prevented or reversed. You are shortchanging somebody's life. Somebody right now is waiting on you to tell them that. And somebody is looking for that business opportunity that can absolutely change the outlook of their family's legacy, their financial legacy. So don't play short. We're going to be in a conference, our 4th anniversary, celebrating, and we're going to take people with us. But there's a whole lot of people that don't know about it. They would love to be in Vegas, hearing about this, hearing about all the blockbuster announcements. I think we have a heck of a program already. But now what's coming on board, oh my goodness, you haven't seen anything yet. So I encourage you, don't play short. Go out there and use your system, attracting people, do your part. And the people that are supposed to be there will show up. And so, with that being said, Dr. Ross, can you come on and talk about your agenda for tonight, and I think even tomorrow?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, we are excited. 13 days, 13 days. Yes, tonight at 7 p.m., I'm going to be doing deep dive training. And one of the things that I'm going to train on tonight, make sure you know how to do, because there's a template out there that we need our pictures on to say, I'm going. You've got to be able to let everybody know that you're going to the 420 conference. We want to flood the social media, letting people know you're going, because then they'll be saying, can I go too? So some of you may say, well, I don't know how to put my picture on there. Okay, well, I'm going to go through this tonight on Canva and show you how easy it is to just to drop your picture on there and to drop your name on there. You got to go on and use Canva. That's the simple way to do it. But I'm going to take you through that process tonight, as well as if you've got a new person and you haven't done that yet, you should have done it one-on-one with them. Yeah, we're going to do the Sales Academy training. We're going to do some deep dive. We're going to take our time tonight. So meet us there at 7 p.m. If you don't know the ID and password, look on the social media, on our Facebook page, text me or whatever you got to do. Then tomorrow, listen, Minister Mooney not only have one more, how many more Saturdays do we have? We got this Saturday, we got next Saturday. We got 2 more Saturdays before we will no longer say Wakana, but we will say Akana. So meet us there. We're going to help you get somebody cross that finish line. Back to you, Phyllis.
Okay, guys, I just want you to know this is Dr. Roz's time that she is putting in to help each and every one of you. There are so many people that need to be on this deep dive training, those that need to learn about that Canva, because when you see us out there having that I'm attending, you want yours too. And that's something that she's doing above and beyond. So I truly encourage you. And then the deep dive training, get on that call, guys, because there's so many things that you can learn about your business, about your back office, about how you build your team. And she is doing that, taking her time out to do that. So I truly, truly advise you. Again, she just told you about the events on tomorrow where you can invite guests. Yes, right. Do exactly what I said. Today, go out, pick somebody, use the system, use the chat system, whether it's on social media or you're meeting them in person, get the videos out, get them to follow up, find out what they like best, and get them on the direct them on the call tomorrow. And so, with that being said, leaders, we got so much to cover. Please meet me after this call. And again, I want to remind you definitely, definitely, definitely go to the 420lifestyleconference.com. If you haven't picked out your foods, you can. If you haven't got a scoot around, do that. I don't think that line is on there. It might be on there. I think Christian put that on there too. If you haven't, if you don't know the transportations, the schedules, all of that's there. So Christian, our COO, did a heck of a job doing everything, answering every question that you might have. So go out there, take care, and go out and have a Wakanda kind of weekend. Thank you guys. Have a happy Easter. Please, let's also celebrate this weekend for what it really is. Today is Good Friday, and then he arose on that third day. So good night, goodbye. Have an awesome weekend. See you back here on Monday morning. Bye now.